And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
You nipping? You nipping a little bit? What is this?
There's someone punching in the steering wheel. Fucking stop doing that.
Do I talk into this?
It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
Hooty hoo.
Goddamn right.
Hey, Dan.
Hi. It's been forever.
It feels like it always. The weekend does take long. I mean, you went on a London adventure since I saw you last.
I was on the tube.
Did you ride the tubes?
I rode the tubes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I rode the London subway. Much cleaner. Everyone's a lot closer to each other.
Whiter. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, there's some beige.
Black lose off headphones right now. So
he was recording me. I had to wait till I start.
What do you mean whiter?
Let's just say a lot of the people there get sunburned.
A lot of freckles.
If you get what I'm saying, easy body gloves to give out. Do the kids do that anymore? They just bully online. They don't give each other body gloves. You know, when you open someone's shirt up and slap them on the belly.
There's no more bullying in person.
Man, old school bullying, there was a lot of, you had to put some grit into it.
Absolutely.
Being bullied or
it's probably bullied. Ended the in-person bully is almost over because if you get bullied by a guy, you can go create 5 to 1,000 fake Twitter accounts and bully that kid online and he'll never know it was you.
It's a real Rat King situation.
Yeah,
or you just do a video where you cry in your mom's car and then you get to meet Captain America.
Oh my God, Captain America.
I would have done
Captain America.
I mean, I don't think he talked like that.
Captain America.
I was like, didn't he have this voice?
I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I don't know, Captain America. I don't know. I have the funniest lisp ever. There was one kid that I ever remember having that lisp when I was a kid. He was visiting from Nebraska for a summer, and me and my friend Byron made fun of him to his face every day that entire summer. Not in a vicious way. We hung out with him. He played baseball with us and fucked around at the park. But he talked like this, and we just talk exactly like this back to him. We'd be like, what's going on? It's like, it's called a lateral lisp. You're like, yeah. And you know what? That kid's probably the CEO. Or dead. He's one of the two things. But he's something.
It's definitely one of those two things.
That's it. There's no in between.
CEO or dead.
CEO or dead.
Well, you were in London. I was in Charlotte, North Kakalaki, which was lovely. Me and Rob Mayu were down there. We had a great time, man. It was, that club is awesome. The Comedy Zone down there.
Yeah, I gotta get down there.
And, the staff is super cool.
It's Ric Flair country.
Big Bonfire country too, buddy. Big Bonfire fans out there. They want you down there in the worst way.
Yeah.
One guy came and got hammered and kept telling me he hates my gloves. He loves me. He tried to twist my nipple. He was hammered. He would try to twist my nipple and then kept asking me he was before my show this happened, kept asking if I was going to do voices and impressions. Oh. Knowing that I go, well, that's sort of Dan's game. Is the impressions and voices, and he goes, no, I know, but I'm saying I want to hear you're gonna do Macho Man. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you mean. Am I gonna do my impression of Dan's impression of Macho Man? Because that's what it's gonna be.
In all fairness, I do get asked to do a lot of crowd work and talk about my teenage daughter. So it goes both ways.
Those worlds cross.
Let you know.
The night did end though with that kid fell downstairs while I was talking to
from here on. I was
talking to him and his girlfriend. About, they had a lot of questions for me about threesomes, which happens once in a while.
You become like the go-to.
Yeah, I don't think the chick was into it.
She's like, yeah, is it like when guys force their girlfriends to be fans of this show and it's that thing?
Yeah.
Where he goes, I mean, she wants to do it, right? And she's all, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
She was doing a lot of no, I mean, I'm down, but no. I'm like, you gotta be into it. Which I said to them both, I was like, you gotta be into it or it's gonna be a whole thing.
Whenever you get off the road and you have these fan stories, leave out that they're drunk until the end. So it can make it sound like the most obnoxious people in the world.
Wow, it's awful. He goes, oh, they were also obliterated. No, his girlfriend wasn't obliterated. She was great. And her brother, they were all very cool and they were huge fans.
Just one guy was hammered?
Just one of them was he was hammered. He wasn't even hammered he didn't disrupt the show at all. Very, very cool. And great fans. And by the way, I think last week was such a blur with the Super Bowl.
No.
On Sunday that I don't think I
constantly coming in your pants.
I don't think really. I don't think I had expressed properly I did my camper meetup in
Austin, Texas.
And wow, man, it was so awesome. The place called Mr. Tramps, that was a Philly bar, turned out to be. They didn't even know that was a complete happy accident, apparently.
That's great.
But Barry Fennell and Sarah McPants and everybody really put together a really cool thing. And there was a lot of people showed up. and I bought a bunch of pizzas and nachos for everybody, and then asked if Dan had done equal things for them. And she goes, Dan, I just paid the entire bar tab for everybody. And I went, oh, you. And they go, she was like, no, but there wasn't as many people. No, it wasn't as many people. There wasn't as many things. There wasn't as many, like.
Oh, that's funny. She goes, no one showed up. Like, it was like 6 of them.
No, she was like, no one got as many things. Everyone's got like a drink or two.
Yeah.
Like that. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you got the whole thing. Guys, $2,000.
Guys, welcome to Dan's Bonfire meetup. It's an open bar. Yeah.
Welcome.
Call your friends. You know what else I'm going to have down here? I'm going to have personalized food brought down from barbecue. I was trying to think. Franklin Barbecue? Franklin's Barbecue's in the parking lot.
You know what's so cool? That they all get together, and I felt this weird, I get just anxious because I'm like, I want to make sure I say hi to everybody and bullshit with everyone for a little bit.
I go full tongue kisses for everybody.
I was excited to meet him. I think at one point I had people kind of like a circle sort of around me, and I was telling stories.
Freestyle?
And stuff. Oh yeah, I was battle rapping. Sarah McPants doing that dance with the chance, put my mind in a trance. What?
Barry
Falcone.
Barry did say your cipher was much better. She said people were hitting their bars. And
no, and they all brought gifts. They brought us cool like sweatshirts and t-shirts from Buc-ee's.
Yeah, dude, we got some Buc-ee shirts.
Buc-ee.
When it gets, I still have to eat there because you know us. We're gas station cuisine.
It's more of a jerky joint.
Yeah, they always talk about how clean it is. Like it's very clean.
That's their thing. Is they're known apparently for their clean bathrooms, whereas we all know Wawa is known for their blue lit bathrooms, so you can't find your vein to shoot up heroin. Which I think is way more badass.
Yeah, what's more endearing than that? They go, don't worry, we took care of the lights. People ain't gonna be banging junk in the bathroom no more.
You're not gonna find any more junk in there.
Hey, don't worry, cleanup ain't gotta pick up no junkies in the bathroom. Well, Jimmy G just signed on, speaking of back to the NFL, because your week was a blur because of Super Bowl. My week ended with Jimmy G signing a NBA-like contract. $137 million, 5 years, $90 million guaranteed. That handsome son of a bitch is locked up, body rolling.
I feel good about that. That's really
love
good.
it. $137 million deal with that handsome son of a bitch.
He looks like he's supposed to be a good quarterback.
Yeah, let's hope those 5 games were something and not a fluke, or else that's a very expensive jump to it. This could be like when you bang a really hot girl and you're like, oh, dude, I think I'm gonna marry her. I just think she's funny, have a good time, and then 3 weeks later you go, I'm pretty sure she stole most of my stuff, and I don't know where she is.
She's a rapper? Yeah. I love hearing her raps.
Dude, that's what I said to Nate. Dude, she's pretty good. Nate goes, just listen to yourself.
Come on, dude. What are you doing? I remember you telling me you started seeing a new girl at one point. You were like, you said the words outside of this building.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh man, she tells like the really best stories. What?
Yeah, I was whipped.
She's so funny. She tells the best stories.
Oh, dude.
She said she's going to pay for me to get hang gliding lessons next week.
She said that I can follow my career of being a Muay Thai fighter in Thailand and she'll finance it. She got me a small dojo off the coast of Yakanusa. She says that she loves the way that I listen to her.
Let's go full throttle.
Let's just forget it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
You're so beautiful.
Someone who said they're on the inside track of that story, the Julia story, says that Julia fucked that guy.
No.
Yeah, who knows if it's true.
Good morning, Julia.
That's the best.
To say hi.
I'll say one thing about Carson Wentz, man. For some reason,
back to the Jimmy
G. By far handsomer guy. By far.
Yeah, Carson Wentz though.
Carson Wentz, the ginger. But something about him, like, I'm happy I have the ginger more than the super handsome guy.
Yeah, I don't like the, you don't, when you meet your favorite quarterback of your favorite team.
You don't want to like this guy by looking at him, for sure.
Oh,
That's
no.
for sure.
He definitely looks like he's like, move, nerd.
Yeah, Carson Wentz looks like he says God a lot.
Carson Wentz looks like he goes like this, hey buddy, did you have a tough day? You want me to buy you a shake? Look at him.
Yeah.
He goes, dude, you're so funny. That's what he looks like he's always saying. You're the funniest, dude.
Oh man, he goes, he's so funny. He goes, and you're handsome? That's so cool for you.
They go back to Jimmy G, goes, hey, seriously, so is she like, you're in love with her or what? Like, would you mind if I fucked her?
Yeah. I was gonna say, he goes, so she's like your chick or you're just like seeing each other? Because I mean, I feel like she was throwing me some side eye back in the room there.
Yeah, Jimmy, I just, I don't really know if I'd feel comfortable if you and Ashley went to the movies together. I know I'm going to be on the road.
He's like, all right,
dude,
you're the quarterback coach.
No, he goes like this. I'm just trying to be a good friend. I'm just trying to be a good friend, and I get it. I know you're on the road a lot, and she gets lonely, so I just want to know if you want to hang out. Carson Wentz goes, hey, this is going to be crazy, and I'm just going to say this. Do you want to just go to like an arcade tonight and like just blow off work tomorrow? All right, you're fine.
Hey, I swung by and checked on Christine while you were out of town, see if she needed anything. She was cool.
He goes, dude, is your mom doing okay? I remember you said she had like a upper respiratory thing.
Thanks, man.
You go, Carson, you're the fucking best. Jimmy G goes, hey, so anyways, you remember, I know, like, you said you're over your ex, but she texted me recently. And you're like, yeah, okay. I'm fangirling out that we signed him because now we just have a quarterback. Now I was on board already with Jimmy G. Now I'm way on board.
Tell everybody what happened.
This made Jay really jealous.
I wish I was happier for you. I'm happy for you.
So my buddy who works
first and foremost, happy for you. But
yeah, I hope this
Toad's jealous.
I don't think this will get my buddy in trouble, but my buddy, texted, I texted him right when I found out Jimmy G signed.
He's going to let Dan call every third down play for the first 6 games of the season, see how it goes.
Yeah, so there we go, Niners fans. Get ready, because on 3rd and 18, yeah, we're still running the draw. I'm from the school of Mike Shanahan. I believe in, pushing them out so you go in. I texted him, I was like, Jimmy G, locking him up. And then my buddy, texted me like, hey, call me when you get a chance. And I just landed in fancy London town. So I was like, I'm in London. He's like, it's going to take 30 seconds. Call me. I called him up and he goes, hey, what's your jersey size? And then text me your address. I'm going to send you an actual Jimmy G 49ers jersey. And then I beat off in the cab.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you did that.
I gave that American cum all over the back window, and they had they had to take that test so they knew exactly where to turn when I came.
Oh, look at Gronkowski. He really is.
Oh, God.
Find a picture of that guy not being a handoff.
I mean, is it that he's so dumb? Is it that he's so dumb? I mean, when our guest comes, is he coming? Is our guest coming? We'll play more Rob Gronkowski stand-up to finish that out.
We should.
For our guest.
That'll be really great.
Well, the perfect way to finish it would be with.
So, you got that. I was saying last night, when you told me that this morning, it was interesting that me and Christine last night just had a conversation about, that very thing where I was like, I have no connection to my teams. Eagles and Sixers. That's it. That's all I really give a shit about. And you'd think that I would have some sort of connection.
Let me tell you your problem is, we were even talking about it outside where I go, yeah, my buddy that I knew at the Niners before my buddy Mike was on the coaching staff there. The guy that I knew, that I met through Al Madrigal, used to work for the Eagles. So I tell Jay, I'm like, hey, I'll ask him if he knows anybody. Maybe we can go to a game next season down there and I can wear Eagles stuff and not get my life threatened and worried, or have people call me the week of the game like, don't wear anything Niners. And then I say that to Jay and he goes, no, I want them to want me. And you're like, you baby.
It really is.
You can get that. You can make that happen. Jay's at a level where he can meet someone at the Eagles, and depending on where you stick with a player or whatever, it can happen. But you want them to approach you.
Yeah, he wants somebody to come to him and be like, I really am a fan of your comedy or your radio show, and want him at the game.
And I bet Jay would turn down the tickets at first. Where he'd be like, I got your ticket.
You to want me.
They go, no, Jay, come to the game. He goes, I can't.
Let's go. I want you to want me, Ben Simmons. I need you to need me, Joel Embiid. I'd love you to love me, Alshon Jeffrey. I need you to need me, Fletcher Cox. I want
you to want me, Chris Long. Please call.
Didn't you see my special? Didn't you see my special? I got 2 albums on iTunes and didn't you even get some Spotify?
I can't even hang out with Jay anymore because he's just always with Eagles players. He calls his apartment the Nest.
I'd love you to love me, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz goes, dude, you are the best. Then Jimmy G shows up and he goes, what's up, big head? I go, hey, Jimmy. He goes, did you see me winning touchdowns? I bet your dad would have liked me more than you. I go, yeah, I bet. Bet Gary would have stayed in Denver if I was his kid.
Oh, me and him would probably be crushing box right now.
You know I know every Jimmy Buffett song on the guitar? Okay. And Harry Chapin. Oh, shoot, stop saying stuff like that. How's our Nana? It's not our Nana. It's my Nana. Carson Wentz. Hey, Jay. Dude, I was just thinking about how great you are.
Hey, champ, I heard that story about your dad not showing up that weekend.
What a bummer.
How about I show up this weekend? Take you to Six Flags.
He goes, maybe me, you, and Isabella? You know my daughter's name? He goes, of course I do.
Come on, man. Big fan.
Tell Carla I said hi. Wings. Did Christine get the cowgirl tank top I sent? Tweet.
Yes.
Sarah McPants.
Yeah. Yeah, Racerback, yo.
She's not
I told you
reacting?
she was going to be very, very excited.
What a cold reaction, Christine. You act like you're owed it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was McPants.
She goes, yeah, I did. And
I just blew it too, by the way. That's why I said I should have brought up earlier. I said that Christine was going to I was going to be like, what's so cool about this tank top you got her? And that it's a Racerback, but I fucking blew it.
Christine didn't even acknowledge that she got a tank top.
Yeah, I brought him back from the Bucky stuff I brought back from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. All right.
Now it is weird for some weird reason.
I don't know. Christine is terrible. She can't say women, and she can't react to gifts. It's like the hug scene in Step Brothers. She goes, yeah.
No, it's the stuff I was just thanking when I said thank you before they brought the Bucky stuff, the shirts and the...
Yeah, I know, but then
jerky.
I go, Christine, you get a shirt? She goes, yeah. Is there something wrong with it? She goes, no. I don't know why is this being so weird with you, Christine. She goes, yeah, it's just odd. I was like, all right, fuck. Did I say something wrong? Did the shirt rape Christine?
No, I wanted to, me and Christine were in such a fight last week we had tickets. Ari Shafir got me and Christine for Christmas. Tickets to see Michael McDonald.
Up in Tarrytown Music.
In Tarrytown, New York.
Gorgeous Tarrytown, New York.
Great gift. A little weird to give somebody a gift you have to travel excessively for? Sure. Yeah. I'm not
Jay, don't do that. Jay, don't be that guy. Jay, just be the recipient that thanks you and moves on. We all have gripes. Don't do this.
Do you give somebody...
Jay?
Do you give somebody
Jay, don't do this.
You give somebody a gift that, when someone has limited time that you occupy a great deal of it?
I mean, do you account their travel, kind of their schedule, what they got going on in their lives?
I'm just saying, do you decide to dance with somebody else's schedule when there's this thing? Anyway.
I mean, is this even about the tickets? Or is this about you proving that you knew something about them? I mean, this seems...
No, it was an awesome gift to go see Michael McDonald, and very true. But me and Christine are in a fight, so it's one of those that I certainly didn't feel like going.
Well, how long had the fight been going? What was the fight about? Is the fight still in progress? I don't know. You guys burn slow sometimes.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
That was a good 3 days.
All right.
Well, that's 340. Lariat.
It was also like, it would be fine, and then it would just fucking spaz out again.
Yeah. Jay's new thing is, we'll talk about it on the Lost tapes, but he just yells out lariat when he wants to clothesline someone.
Which is a clothesline. That's the technical term for a clothesline.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of my favorite goddamn things in the world right now.
Lariat.
Because we were just talking, and he goes, yeah, and then I'd just be like, lariat. Fucking great.
Oh, shit.
So you guys go to Michael McDonald in Tarrytown. Lovely place. Like to retire there.
We wouldn't have went if it was up to me, and it had nothing to do. I was very excited to see Michael McDonald, but Michael McDonald at the
wasn't
end of the
excited
day,
to see you.
He was not excited to see me.
We get it. You want to be wanted,
and
Jay.
it's like, I want Michael McDonald
to
want me.
He goes, I don't know who that is. Please keep it away.
Didn't you watch Z-Rock? Come on, didn't you see White Boys in the Hood? Don't you have Showtime? You're a celebrity. But we went, because Christine said to me, the woman who's lied to me before, right to my face, coldly, icily, I would say, goes, I'm not going to lie to Ari. Look about this. What? You have to tell him really. And this is like when you're in an argument. This is when you're in an argument conversation. Yeah, that's the line. I'm not going to lie to Ari.
About what?
About this. About saying we went. Just say we went.
Yeah, Jay wanted to just tell Ari that we went and had a good time and not go. And I was like, I don't want to lie to Ari. I was like, I don't think we need to lie to Ari about this. I think we can tell him. I was telling you to go with someone else.
This is why this should make sense to you, though. And I'm trying to explain this to everybody.
Hold on.
If we were going to go see Metallica, Marilyn, whatever, like a metal show or something, and we're in a fight, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, let's go and I'll enjoy the music, something like that. This is like the equivalent of going furious in an argument to see Weird Al Yankovic. That's the only way I can describe it. You're going for the same thing. It's like, it's going to be it's silly and kind of fun to go. Now, for me, as a person, I knew, Christine said she didn't know any somehow, but I knew every song that existed, except for the new stuff.
Was that the fight talking, or you actually didn't know any of the songs? Because sometimes when you're fighting, you go, "Don't you know any of this?" I don't.
No,
I don't. Stop asking me. I don't. Stop freaking out.
I only knew, like, Yamo Be There. I knew that, and then everything else was kind of like, maybe I heard it, but I didn't know the lyrics.
He had to have done I Can't Believe We're Not in Love Anymore.
He did that. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I did know that, and I started bawling. So I'm sitting there bawling watching that song.
That's a real good recipe. Just have a real domestic dispute all the way, and then have a slight cool off, and then a song about.
Why did she start bawling? You think?
I don't know. Maybe
because I thought you weren't in love with me anymore.
Yeah. And then she also loves Regulators. She loves Above the Rim.
I was going to say this thing has such a good.
She gets real sad that someone jumped off a roof trying to dunk.
It's this song where like the drummer like is biting his lip while he's playing it. It's just like little jazzy beat. How do you both use? Every time you leave.
It was just tears streaming down my face, looking straight ahead, hoping my bangs were covering it from Jay.
Yeah, nice hair helmet cover up.
I wanted to bounce a seltzer bottle off her head.
I had to still mad at her during.
Yeah, but this is what's great. While we're there, both trying to be mad for sure. At this point, what's happening?
Was there a lot of what did you say? What did you say?
No.
What did you say? That's always the jab of a fight. What did you say?
No, it was past the point. First of all, it was snowing and icy and raining also, so it made it very difficult. You have to walk when you get off the train, hilariously, like 90 degrees up a hill when there was ice. And
were you guys sliding back?
Christine almost did. We both almost fell. It was tough, but we got there, and we smoked a little, we went in. And Yamo Be There opens with, but it's a big theater. And what I'm noticing pretty quickly is, this is good though to be mad at, because this isn't like a people are up and dancing in the aisles and having a blast. This is a sit pleasantly and watch them play the song and then applaud afterwards.
So you guys are mad at each other and not talking, and just sitting there and watching each song and then applauding it.
No, like I got you Diet Coke. Here. And then he came back, he's like, I got you seltzer, I thought you dropped your seltzer. Like, so we were kind of talking,
you guys.
What? No, dude, listen, me and Christine's fight is the least of the story. We're fine.
Yeah, because you're witnessing the Commodore of Yacht Rock.
Yeah. No shit. Now in this,
you're listening to the high seas you're on the high seas of comfort.
In this very calm.
I would want to wear seersucker pants to this.
I want you to wear a captain's hat. I want you to radio in a captain's hat. And that be your character now? Dan wears a captain's hat all the time?
Hell yeah. Someone find a size 8.
Alright, it's Big J and the Skipper. We're here with you.
Please someone find a size 8 captain's hat.
So we could do a Skipper?
Yeah, and I'll wear it where my bangs are out just under the lid. The wave is still out.
Oh, and like a real Captain and Tennille one too.
Yeah.
I'm the Skipper. Big J and the Skipper. Can that be our mock radio show we do?
Hell yeah, that's our morning radio show.
It's Big J and the Skipper. Hey. I like my morning zoo names the same.
Just Big J.
Big J. Up and over. Now it's a very calm, docile show.
Yeah.
Except for one lady next to Christine and one guy in front of me, who are both, coming unglued with happiness for these songs. The guy in front of us was wearing everything you'd expect. He had a khaki light spring jacket,
of course,
over his button-down shirt, salt and pepper hair, sort of a smaller, kind of wormy-looking guy, with like slicked back hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like comb back, but he's like balding on top and shit. Glasses, definitely wearing boat shoes. There with, I think, his wife on his left, who was not even, I don't think, very interested in this concert.
She died.
And to his right,
her soul died in 1999 when they got married.
To his right, is his son, who's wearing exactly like young. He's like a younger kid, I'd say, maybe like 15 or something. He's wearing a button-down shirt with like a fleece vest over it.
Yeah.
Definitely wearing Dockers and, some kind of boat shoes too.
Oh, that's a rate case duo.
His dad is fucking, I tell you, uncorking. All right, he's so excited for these songs.
He goes,
Yama be there.
Topher, do you understand that I loved this music when I was your age? And he's like, Dad,
it doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean, he is having the best time ever.
I love it. Dad,
but
letting loose.
But he's letting loose in a much more than you'd think a white guy this age would do. He's answering the shit. Like when the song's over, he's like, yeah, Mike! Yeah, bro!
Love it.
Yeah, Mike!
Love it.
He goes, I'm gonna play some new stuff, and the guy's like, go on, Mike!
He's like, go on, bro!
Dude,
Do it, bro!
Woo. Supportive, rich white guy.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, oh, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, seriously, you are seeing him at top of his game. Yama be there. Thank you, Mr. McDonald.
Oh, by the way.
Dude, when he's dancing and he starts wailing his son.
Excited dad?
And here's a new level of what starts happening.
Do you understand how good this is right now? Oh, come on, Tyson. Get into this.
You know, Christine, say what you're going to say and I'll come back to it. Lou, can you, in the meantime, find the song On My Own? This
is all the joy I get since your mother
McDonald.
stopped fucking me.
Yeah. Michael McDonald and Patti LaBelle.
I wanted to bring my girlfriend Rachel, but your mom still doesn't know about it. Don't tell her you helped me fix my phone and found out about her, bud. Okay. I'll keep getting you those oxycodones.
What? Christine, what were you going to say?
Michael McDonald sounded perfect.
God,
like,
right,
he was nailing every...
I was very happy I went.
You don't book Michael McDonald, you summon him.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
I was very happy I went.
Spirit of talent.
He fucking he nails it. I mean, he can't hit all the highs as much anymore.
It's alright.
But he picks and chooses because he will hit them from time to time.
Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl without an arm.
But with this guy was losing it.
Yama be there live.
So, well, wait a second. On this song playing right here, Patti LaBelle, Michael McDonald. Now, he goes, I'm going to sing this with one of my backup singers. His wife, honest to God, if you told me that was Shonda Pierce, by the way, I would just believe you. It looked just like her. Mm-hmm. His wife's his other backup singer, and this big, tall, black lady who's fantastic, and she does Patti LaBelle's part in this song. Mm-hmm. And it's just the two of them on stage. And one of the funniest things to hear exclaimed at a show was what, and I just want to reenact it for you. Can you jump ahead a little bit, Lou, in this song?
Yes.
When we get to the part, where are we at?
Like midway, you want?
Well, let's hear where we're at. It's when it starts getting to her. Why did it have to end this way? Mm-hmm. It's still coming. But I just want to show you the part for what this guy did, and I'm not exaggerating at all. Fuck. Keep going a little bit. Jump ahead. We gotta find this. It's the line where she goes like, it's not the way it was supposed to be. It's not even like hyper impressive.
Yeah.
But this guy, gotta keep going. Jump ahead a little bit, though. I think back up a second. Yeah, back up a little more. Do it again right there again. This is what this guy did. Play it. Oh, too far back. It was this not the how it was supposed to be. I feel like I'm building it up too much now, but either way.
He punched his wife.
Whenever she, no, but
he smacked her hard.
He
like
just goes,
close-handed.
Lariat.
Lariat! Right over the back of the chair.
Let's see if I can get to it here.
That was it.
Now, because once she goes up, she goes, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. And this guy's voice in the front just goes, holy shit!
Oh, dude.
Like, he was so
great.
She goes, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. Holy shit!
Fuck me sideways. This woman
he
can
was so...
sing.
But, dude,
God damn it, Janice! Stand up!
He was literally...
This woman is fucking blowing the house down.
He was punch dancing.
Yeah.
He was punch dancing, and so here's what's going on.
That's
also.
his only outlet.
That's what I'm processing, and I am really enjoying myself and thinking about recording him visually or audio.
Yeah.
I didn't have the balls to do it.
Good luck trapping his essence.
I got to describe it anyway. Meanwhile, ... in Christineville, the woman next to her...
It's crying?
No.
having an emotional reaction.
No, she's standing up and she's dancing.
Yes. Mom
the
dancing?
only person.
She's doing a lot of this to me, trying to get me up with her elbow.
Fuck yes.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. What's funny was, Christine was letting herself be pretty bullied by it. Like she was doing like more smiling. I know she was feeling for real. She was definitely doing, yeah. And then because I am nervous she's coming to me next, I found myself getting, like, what would you call it, like, subsequently, like, bullied by her, like, almost like by proxy, you know what I mean? Like,
she was looking, eyeing you up?
She wasn't eyeing me up, but I was like, I better smile a little more, this chick's gonna be like, and why is no one enjoying? You know, I'm gonna be the example of why no one's enjoying themselves, so I kept doing like, and then I would start to like move a little bit, and then I'd be like, no, I can't let this woman bully me into pretending that I feel like dancing in my seat, just so she doesn't talk to me, but man, she was not letting off Christine, and then
Neither of our smiles are hitting our eyes, by the way. It's just all like teeth grin.
Yeah, no shit. But me and Christine are almost like sliding away from them enough to let them see each other. And then when they discovered each other,
what, the lady and the dad?
Oh yeah,
that's the name of the story.
I mean, they started knuckling each other up after the song.
White people knuckle too, where it's not a lot of contact.
Oh
it's
no,
mostly just connect, and then it's a smile involved.
But they were both. Like, you know, and they're saying things like she would look at him, she would like push him on the shoulder and be like, and he'd be like, I know, right?
Well, she started to try to get his wife into it, because his wife was in front of her and he was like in front of me.
Yes.
And so she started and then you see his wife kind of look back, and
he goes,
she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
I was in love with her sister. I just married her. This is the closest way I could keep the actual love of my life in my life. Anyways, what's your name? How great does he sound? I've
got a little bit of him here, because I did film him, but it's dark and you can barely see it, but
can you hear him?
I think a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'll send it out, but this was the whole time. And he had some
Christine
rhythm,
said she doesn't know this song.
He's got the full band though. Good for you, Michael McDonald. And you know what? Good for you, fun dad. I'm glad you had fun. Because when you go home and you got to get your son out of a rape case when he's a swimmer at Stanford, and your wife won't even talk to you.
Oh yeah, that was a really big deal for him.
That was like, I swear to God, I've told the story on this show before, but I went to see St. Paul and the Broken Bones with Ari and Greg Stone, and the three of us were standing there watching, and these three women were behind us, and they were short. They were all like 5'3", 5'4", and I'm like, can you ladies see? And they're like, no, we can't. And I was like, oh, just get in front of us. That's fine. We'll just stand behind you because we can see over you. It was because Ari, Greg, and I were all taller than them. They get in the front of us, and then they're like, come on, Dad! Come on! Dad, come on! And the dad's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And I'm like, oh, sir, do you want to go up with your family? And he goes, no, I'm okay. And they go, Dad, come on! Dad, come on! And I go, sir, do you want to go? And he looks at me and goes, I said, I'm okay. I'm okay. And I go, all right. And so I kind of like shut the gate between Ari and I. So it's Ari, Greg, and I. And so the dad's behind us and the family's in front of us. Am I
right? I feel like you weren't reading a hint here well.
I wasn't reading it at all. Because let me tell you what happens. After that happens, the woman goes, we got our dad these tickets for Father's Day. He loves this band. They come on and play. He goes, dude, this was so funny. Greg Stone looks back. He goes, dude, look at that guy behind you. It was the dad. He had 2 beers in his hand and one on his elbow, like his elbow was V'd, and he was fucking just going with every song. And he was like, I love St. Paul and the Broken Bones. I know both of their albums, so I was reacting to certain songs, and he was doing that. We were doing what the lady and the guy was doing, where he was like, right? And then I realized all this guy wanted to do was probably go to the concert with his friends, and then his wife was like, Happy Father's Day. We got you St. Paul and the Broken Bones thing. But you're going to my friends. But you're going to take me and the girls. And he was like, son of a bitch. And then my dumb ass was like, no, be with your family. And he's like, I'm fucking good, dude.
I don't understand why you won't stand with your family.
I need to shut the body gate. Do you want to stand with your family? And then when I turned, he had the best time. He was just singing along. He's like, oh, I can't believe he said that at one point. He goes, I can't believe they're playing this. And you're like, oh, this dad's having the time of his life. And just, we were the gate of humans between him and his fucking obligations.
Me and Christine were 100% victims of these two people.
Yeah. That's great. Sarah McPants said, I went to see Jen Kirkman and her opener was some local jazz guy. It was pretty bizarre. It was pretty bizarre. And then when the guy said he was going to do a Joni Mitchell cover, the guy next to me fist bumped the air like he won the lottery. That is
nailed it.
Yeah, dude, that's so great that you're there for the jazz opener. He goes, hey, what's up, everybody? Jen's going to be out here in 10 minutes doing jokes, but real quick, Here's a Joni Mitchell cover.
Yeah!
All right, yeah. Welcome back to comedy that has a point. Hey, everybody. It ain't about being funny. It's about having a point. Guess what, Mr. Trump? You can't grab my pussy. You can't. This pussy by back. And this pussy's behind a stand-up bass. Good luck getting through the wood.
I drank a 40 and went and saw Blink-182 play MSG by myself in the pit, and I had the best time ever.
All right, yeah.
You're supposed to kill yourself in a bathtub after that, the end of that story.
Yeah, put on
Drank a 40, went to see that, and then I killed myself in a bathtub.
I put on Adam's song on repeat, and I hung myself.
I can't live if living is with... We gotta take our first break here. We're behind. We're behind on our advertisements. We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
And we're all sad now.
I never thought. Fuck you, Dad.
What if I take my own life?
It's unisex makeup.
It makes my skin look better. Like, you care. You don't care that I'm bullied.
You won't take me to my dermatology class.
I want to take it. I know it hurts my liver, but Accutane works.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
My mom's boyfriend tells me to do my chores, and I don't.
Give me back my board. Where is my board?
This is why your son doesn't talk to you. Stop trying to be my dad.
We're playing Blink-182 for Christine, so she can chug a 40. Just get after it. Get after it.
Get ahead of it.
Get ahead of it. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. At the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm off of Twitter, so it's nice to see it. Oh, God, we have to bring up this uncomfortable moment. Jacob's child drummers. Jacob's the Lou Pearlman of child drummers.
Oh, you want to make Jacob pump up a little bit?
He goes, I didn't know we were doing this.
Airwolf.
Brooksy's really turning into a woman, huh?
Airwolf.
Brooksy. If you remember a couple episodes ago, we watched teenage drum sensation Brooksy that Jacob found online. You know, it's a little unnerving that he knows so much about child drummers.
Can you believe this girl goes to bed at 9 p.m. every night?
He goes, I can't
Heavy
believe.
sleeper.
He goes, I mean, really, you can walk around a room with clogs on. She wouldn't hear you. She doesn't even use a lock on her diary.
You can river dance on her bed. I don't know if she has Tempur-Pedic or what.
I looked next to her.
brought it up because she did another tool cover.
Yeah, sure, bud.
Great.
Oh, that's
Beyond happy.
That's the only reason you brought it up.
Yeah,
That
God.
means you would have kept it a secret from us.
Ted Bundy ass motherfucker.
And Jacob had a whole conversation with himself, too, where he was like, well, maybe if I bring up one of the guys,
You do his hair in the
it won't
morning?
seem like I just watch them all alone all the time.
I can't let him know that that's my main subscription. Maybe I bring it up because it's a Tool song.
Play
Can
it,
you
Christine.
pull up the hovering of Airwolf? It's the best.
Oh, Jacob got so geeked up about Airwolf. Is this it?
That's Jacob doing it.
Oh.
Jay, Dan, it goes like this. Can I add something? There's something I forgot. Remember I told you?
I don't know, but I definitely want to have an Airwolf themed birthday party for Jacob.
Oh, shit, yeah, dude.
Plates, napkins.
And we'll get a guy to be a fake Ernest Borgnine. The same way they did to you in the first episode. You can punch that guy.
Oh, dude, can we have him wear
Ernie Borgnine.
Can we have him wear the red hat and self-defense padding so Jacob can punch him in the chest?
Yeah.
Like a woman's self-defense
Go, hey,
course?
Jacob. He's right over there. Go haul off on him.
Yes.
Let him know how angry you are.
Also, we'll have the pilot script so Jacob can throw it and go,
They can't do this.
They can't do this.
He's like, hey, kid, look, it's me, not Ernest Borgnine. He's like, shut up. I don't want to do this. I don't know, guys. I don't feel comfortable doing it. He goes, no, what do you don't feel comfortable? Hanging out with a guy who's probably better than Ernest Borgnine would have been?
You can't say that.
You shut the hell up about it, but I don't want to do this. I want to leave.
Sanartini Air was the best thing out there.
But you remember, I forgot, you're making me remember all this stuff. You remember I told you to unwind after after flying Airwolf, he would go onto the dock
Yeah.
and play the cello.
oh, don't worry. We'll have a celloist in here for your birthday as well.
I didn't tell you that every time he played the cello, an eagle loved his playing, and there was always be an eagle flying, and I just thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah. That's what I do with my joke, right?
And he would do the eagle sound every time he played the cello.
Eagle Serenade.
This is your...
There he is.
Oh, it's sundown?
He always played when the lighting was beautiful.
Oh, look who's back.
You're the eagle? Was that the actual video?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, okay.
I was really hoping that was the video.
It's my eagle.
Is this the woman that he lost? Has he loved and lost?
I told you, Dan, I haven't seen it since it was new.
But you know everything about it.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just asking a major plot point here. Is his wife dead? I mean, literally, what the fuck?
Those are Bartram and Bartram's sons' missiles. Those actually didn't come out for another year. The whole thing's falling apart.
Did Hamlet miss his father? I mean, let's get to the real questions.
What was the tweet? Danny
Sodes.
Danny
tweet.
Sodes.
It's my favorite.
The new favorite Twitter of everyone. At Danny Sodes, S-O-D-Z. Someone made a awesome per usual Soder.
Great.
Who says, also at my fan meetup, I let all my adoring fans wash my feet like Christ. And then I used that Danny Sodes heavy piece to make all the fans' wives and girlfriends know what a real man does to a sniz. Hashtag awesome per usual. Hashtag heavy piece.
I know. Yeah. I know I'm gonna come off here as that guy again. I hate to rate on Danny Sodes thing, but go back to the tweet.
258. That ain't bad.
Go back to the tweet.
Yeah, Doug.
Please.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Yeah, Doug.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I would say, so the wives and girlfriends know what a real man does to sniz. A sniz just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Also,
right?
we have a term for that. It's called getting gronked. Oh, we haven't got to that part of it.
No, we can't yet.
Oh,
no, before we take our second commercial, I know, speaking of football maniacs.
Thank you for the Danny Sodes. It's probably used
so fun.
It's a good joke. And,
Danny Sodes?
I don't punch walls thinking about it. No, I'm kidding. I think it's hilarious.
No, you should. No, that's a fan. That's a person. They're not being dicks at all.
Oh, no, I know. I'm not on Twitter. I'm barely on Twitter anymore.
Yeah, not yet, but not every. It's fine.
I'm weaning myself off all social media.
It's not someone being a dick at all. They're being funny.
No,
sure.
Absolutely.
I love that people do that. Go ahead and go be funny.
Yeah.
In other lunatic football news, Jason Kelce, center for the world champion Philadelphia Eagles.
Fucking A right in there. Good job.
Gave his speech at the parade. I was not able to go to the parade. Bummed me out.
So, this is last Thursday in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
At the parade, he's dressed like a genie.
Speaking on the
main stage.
On the main stage, which was the stairs of the art museum, the Rocky Stairs.
It's great.
Which they have decked out with the coolest, just banners and It's so cool looking how it looks there. And Jason Kelce buying into it. I'm pretty sure he's hammered.
Yeah, that's what I love about these parade things is you don't understand how hard these guys fucking play all year, and technically they're off the clock now.
Yeah.
They're just like, I remember my friend Mike, who works for the 49ers, he was a ball boy for the Broncos when they won in 1997, and you saw those guys, like, they partied for like a month. I got to go to the NFL Films premiere of the thing that they put together, because Mike's mom got sick, and he's like, hey, do you want to go to the Broncos NFL film thing? We sat behind Terrell Davis and his girlfriend, and you could tell she didn't know anything about what he did, because every time on the NFL Films thing when he showed up, she'd be like, she'd do that like mom clap from Nutty Professor, where she'd go, yes, yes, yes.
That's
and then he fumbled in the Super Bowl in the first half. So it's an NFL Films thing, and it's like, in the first half, Terrell Davis let the ball go, and she's clapping, and she goes, and stop and clap. No, I just think that was fucking hilarious. But these guys get fucking hammered because he's won the Super Bowl. It's like such a rare thing and such a dangerous job that they make a lot of money for. But, you know, it's a dangerous job.
No,
so
and they're just down.
Up.
They're down, so they're fucked up. He's also wearing, which I think one day he'll regret to some degree.
No.
He's dressed, he's wearing Mummers clothes.
Oh.
Mummers is the parade,
I thought it was
the New Year's Day parade that when our guest does get here, he's definitely got some opinions about the Mummers parade, our guest. But the Mummers is a thing in Philadelphia. It's a parade they do every New Year's Day. where you just go down the street. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw it firsthand last year when I worked at Helium for New Year's, and then on New Year's Day, it was right on Market. So it was like...
Yeah, you saw it. So it's this.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like a very fancy costumes, and there's the mummer strut, and people come out for it, and it's a pretty drunk thing, but they really do love doing it, in Philly. So he dressed up in like mummer's outfit, basically. Okay. Jason Kelsey, and steps to the podium and he 8 miles it. There's no other way to put it.
Fuck it, I go a cappella.
He talks about them being underdogs, but then he just really starts, it sounds almost like putting people's business out there.
Tom Brady, I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
You went to Michigan.
I think as a sports fan though, Dan, you are gonna love this.
Well, let's play.
Most people I know are like, I've listened to this 20 times already.
Howie Roseman, a few years ago, was relinquished of all control pretty much
general manager of the
organization. He was put in the side, he was put in the side of the building.
Oh, pause it for a second too. Dan, you're gonna love.
I love the coaches behind him.
They do, when he gets into a rhythm, they start doing the Stone Cold.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? It's the best.
You'll love that.
God, I love that.
I didn't explain it to Christine because she wouldn't have gotten the reference.
Yeah. I love that. But, oh man, let's just get to that.
For over a year. 2 years ago, when they made a decision, he came out of there a different man. He came out of there with a purpose and a drive to make this possible. And I saw a different Howie Roseman. An underdog. Doug Peterson.
It's real inside football.
Doug Peterson was hired.
Yeah.
He was rated as the worst coaching hire by a lot of freaking analysts out there in the media.
Yeah, he's hammered.
Yeah, he said analyst.
This past offseason, some clown named Mike Lombardi told him that he was the least qualified head coach in the NFL.
I mean, he's going full wrestling promo.
Yeah. It gets crazy.
Doug Peterson, a man who went for it on 4th and down. Went for it on 4th and down in the Super Bowl with the trick play.
By the way, pause it and go back a little bit. He says twice, he's having
4th and down.
4th and down.
4th and down.
4th and down. Yet again, 4th and down.
And another thing, it's like we could get the touchdowns as points all day. Just get the touchdowns.
How many touchdowns did you get?
You get touchdowns we got touchdowns in the first half, we got touchdowns in the second half. And you know why? Because Mr. Peterson was there to hold up the first down.
Howie Roseman's office is
Howie Roseman borrowed $30 off me on August 1st. On August 4th, he gave me $40.
$40 is this.
Can I kiss you, Leslie?
He's almost Namath hammered.
In the NFL!
Yeah! And this summer, at SummerSlam!
Peterson, a man who went for it on 4th and down.
Yeah.
Went for it on 4th and down in the Super Bowl with the trick play. He wasn't playing just to go mediocre. He's playing for a Super Bowl.
Dude, and pause. And his get up when he like stands up away from the microphone, it's such like a little boy who's like.
We also looks like an old.
Silly, everything's stupid. Because I want it. Because I want two desserts.
I was gonna say he looks like a cruel king. He's like,
I don't care if there is meat to feed them all. It's simple. I will have them all die before I have them eaten.
Prince Fiore.
Yeah.
I'm Prince Fiore. I get the greatest horse in all the kingdom because my father's the king. I don't know if you know this, but I can ride a horse on side saddle and full saddle. One of the poor peasant boys told me that I was good at swordsmanship. I had him killed. I'm Prince Fiore.
Wait, I want to get this before the commercial. I want you to get through this.
Let's not stop with him. Jason Peters was told he was too old. Didn't have it anymore. Before he got hurt, he was the best freaking tackle in the NFL.
Killer Mike?
He was told he didn't have it. Stephen was Wisniewski Wisniewski ain't good enough. Jason Kelsey's too small. Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice.
Did you hear what you said? Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice.
Can't lay off the juice.
Dude, I mean,
what are you doing?
But also what's funny is he's not 8 Miling, he's just throwing all his friends under the bus.
Yeah.
He goes, Chris Long's into child pedophilia.
Yeah.
He goes, another thing, Doug Peterson lied on his taxes the last 6 years. All these
Garrett Blood got 6 bodies on his gun.
He goes, yeah, and I'll tell you where the gun is, in his car, right now. It's unregistered. Our owner is actively involved in human trafficking. And still, we can win he goes, right now, we win a Super Bowl. He goes, I'm also 6 months late on my child support. Guess who doesn't care? Aladdin. That's me.
Woo, me. That's who?
Can't lay off the juice. That's so great. He can't lay off the juice. He hits his wife close-fisted.
Back up to the thing. We just get.
I thought that this was all stuff that had been said about the team by the media.
Yeah, it's funny that he's saying it like that.
Which is like a weird thing to remind me is, I mean, particularly Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice. Like, we're trying to make people forget about that.
Okay, all right. Carson Wentz got caught kissing a man last week.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Stephen Wisniewski's in the trannies.
Yeah. I looked at his porn browser.
I don't know if he's fucking him, but he sure is jerking to him.
I sell guns illegally over state lines.
By the way, back up a little bit because he's about to do it. He does himself in the third person, by the way. The big insult on him is he's too small.
No.
And by the way, he's a big giant guy, but it's his way of he goes, they say I'm too small and handsome. Oh, this guy's doing heroin. This guy boots women. They say
I pleasure a woman too much.
I never know when to stop eating pussy. Jason Peters is fat. So-and-so can't catch.
Oh. I didn't have it. Stephen Wisniewski ain't good enough. Jason Kelsey's too small. Lane Johnson can't lay off the juice. Brandon Brooks has anxiety.
He's got a fear of heights. He doesn't like clowns. There's a lot of problems.
Nick Foles don't got it. Mark Clement's too slow. The airplane ain't got it anymore. Jay and John can't stay healthy.
Jay and John can't read. I've seen it. It's crazy. It's like in the program.
He just stares at a paper. How do you not know the sounds letters make? Piece them together, you goofy idiot.
Nelson Aguilar can't catch.
Nick Foles has got a different girlfriend in every city. Like full-time committed relationships. It's crazy. How his wife does not know is beyond me. The God stuff is clearly a cover-up.
Nigel Bradham sucked off 2 dudes in college. Hates talking about it.
And I'll say this, I like the Sopranos finale. I think they wrapped it up perfectly.
I think Young Blossom was pretty. I don't give a shit.
I'll go on the record and say it. I like Joey Lawrence's music.
He's Philly. We're Philly. They said Joey Lawrence couldn't sing. They said Joey Lawrence couldn't rap. Well, how about Nothing My Love Can't Fix for you? Yeah.
Oh, you've never seen anyone wear overalls like that. Till then. Overalls have 2 time periods. Before Joey Lawrence and after Joey Lawrence.
Play a little more.
Alex too old. Brandon Graham was drafted too high. Vinny Curry ain't got it. Oh, Allen can't fit the scheme. Michael Thomas can't fit the scheme. Nigel Bradham can't catch.
You know
Jalen
what?
Mills can't cover. Patrick Robinson can't cover. It's the whole team.
They all know he's hammered too. Like, go get him.
This entire organization with a bunch of driven men to accomplish something. We were a bunch of underdogs, and you know what underdogs is? It's a hungry dog. And Jeff Stoutland has had this in our building for 5 years. It's a quote in the old
inside. By the way, all the
stood on
inside
the wall
stuff.
for the last 5 years. Hungry dogs run faster. And that's this team. Bottom line is, we wanted it more.
everybody, the groundsman.
At one point,
the guy who sells Bud Lights, he was crazy all year.
At one point, he goes, I get angry, I don't eat fucking breakfast. He's just like rambling.
That's why we're up here today, and that's why we're the first team in Eagles history to hold that freaking trophy.
That's so funny. Angry kid push off. You nailed it.
The biggest underdog is it's y'all, Philadelphia.
He's like the Mongo kid. Like he's got a much smaller friend that tells him what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Y'all have been waiting for this.
Yeah, that's a good speech, Mongo.
You want to talk about a hungry dog? For 52 years, you've been starved in this championship.
It also looks like, because of the police presence at that parade, it looks like a dictator giving a speech.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, good Lord, they're all in riot gear in the middle of the street. Like, at any moment, this whole thing could go up.
Oh, they are right there. He goes, hey, copper, is that a fucking beanbag gun? He's like,
yeah, he goes, hey, you want to try it out?
He goes, you want to find out?
Yeah.
Dude, that is, by the way.
You get over that rail and you're about to find out.
By the way, that is one thing we should do. Not today, maybe so much. Maybe on the lost tapes we'll get it, but somebody sent it to me. Mm-hmm. And we have to go to the police scanner from Philly that night. Oh. Hearing cops with that accent tell them what's going on. He goes, all right, they're tearing down a hotel. I don't know. I'm just sort of watching because, I don't know what to do.
Dude, please.
What do you want me to go? You want me to go pull my gun out?
It goes perfect on our Lost Tapes theme.
Yeah.
So just get ready for a lot of Philly accent.
You want me to pull the gun out? I mean, I'll pull the gun out, but they're short in a hotel.
Let's finish.
Yeah, finish it. We gotta go commercial. Go.
You know what's up. Everybody wonders why we're so mean. Everybody wonders why the Philadelphia Eagles aren't the nicest fans. If I don't eat breakfast, I'm fucking pissed off.
What does that mean?
I guess the Super Bowl is like breakfast.
Okay.
No, he said the city's been starved for this championship.
No one wanted us. No one liked this team. No analyst like this team.
He's just starting to get super emo, where he goes,
oh, yeah.
Sometimes I wake up and I feel 1,000 miles away from anyone that loves me, and then I'm like, oh, and it's raining, and then I notice that I didn't make coffee last night, and I'm like, man, how am I going to go to work? And then Rob, I got that problem with Rob because he took my parking spot. You ever feel like you're like floating above your own body, watching yourself live, because you're not actually embracing what it is to be alive? Yeah, but this team is hungry. Also, I'm hungry for a love that I feel is everlasting and will always be there.
I mean, that's pretty much the bulk of the speech. Go check it out. We'll put it up there at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. It's great. It is a great speech. It's a good hype up speech, but he is just so obliterated.
It's great. I love that he's going to wake up in the morning and they're like, "Hey, you were dressed like a genie, and you really went after it." Big J is going to be at Levity Live in Nyack, New York. That's just north of the city. February 16th through Saturday, February 18th. That's this week. This Thursday through Saturday. Go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets.
And Dan Soder going to be at the Cherokee Casino in West Siloam. They told me this last time. The Cherokee Casino in West Siloam Springs, Oklahoma. That's Saturday, February 17th. Then at Zany's in Chicago. Thursday, February 22nd through Saturday, February 24th.
I also think
Get tickets for that and all Dan shows at dansoder.com, yeah?
This is not happening this week?
This is not happening, I believe, is the 23rd. I gotta double check.
Either this week or next week. Jay and I are both on
You're the 23rd, yeah, so it's the week after next.
Both Jay and I have stories this season on This Is Not Happening. Mine comes out on YouTube next Wednesday. And then it airs Friday at midnight on Comedy Central. We should have Roy Wood Jr. on. He's very funny.
Oh, it just hurts my feelings right now. I just said how cool Danny Sodes was, and his first thing is that he called me rotund.
Hey. I think you're well built.
Real nice, Danny Sodes.
Hey.
No, I'm going to blame you for the things he says.
Hey.
What? I don't care.
I'm balanced, Dan.
I don't even care.
Balanced Dan's just saying like this. Just,
whatever.
Guy's pretty cool. Guy seems pretty cool to me.
We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Sand in my feet doesn't hurt.
It's Christine's favorite band, Blink-182, all day on the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
I got some Menthol 2020 from my uncle's drawer.
It really is. I liked Blink-182, but you don't. When I was young, I liked Blink-182.
What the fuck did you say?
I said when I was young, when I was in high school and college, I liked Blink-182.
You don't mean that, dude. You liked them?
I liked them, yeah.
You liked them.
Enema of the State,
You should be
Ranch.
ashamed of yourself.
Dude,
that means you kind of still like it a little bit.
It does. It means you kind of still like it a little bit.
Well, what's noticing is what I was going to say before you're trying to shame me.
I'm telling you.
Was it? I didn't realize how whiny
the show's going to become me. The show's going to become me versus you and Christine at some point.
Well, I'm fine with that, and I don't mind division. I don't care, cause I'm in love. Going against your friend is just what happens with love. Remember when I fingered you at the food court? Skateboards and orange Julius's and finger fucking. I could turn anything into a half pipe.
Oh, what a fun jazzy bass line.
It's horrifically shitty.
Right? Right, Jacob? Actual Jacob means that too, by the way.
Yeah.
He wants to say sorry, Christine, but this is awful music.
I get it. I love it.
It's just.
Do you still love it?
It's oddly like very nostalgic and emotional for me.
Is that why you comb your bangs inside like a diner waitress?
Hey, don't let him bully you into your diner waitress haircut. I think you look like you serve a lovely soup.
Are you Sarah Connor?
Is your son the key to the future?
And then I meow. And I'm sad because the robots are coming.
John Emo Connor?
I don't know what to think anymore. Is my mom crazy or is there a robot apocalypse? My dad is a time traveler. Why is my last name not Reese? She knew. My mom is a whore.
Jay Oakerson will be at Levity Live in Nyack, New York this Thursday through Saturday.
Whoa.
Yeah, go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets.
Dan Soder will rise at the Cherokee Casino in West Salome Springs.
Let's pump the brakes.
Oklahoma, Saturday, February 17th. Then at Zany's in Chicago, Thursday, February 22nd through Saturday, February 24th. Get tickets at dansoder.com.
That's a monster truck rally comedy. You want to watch me smash this premise?
Dan's doing a show Thursday through Saturday. The only day he's not doing is Sunday.
We've lined up some of the biggest premises. Watch him crush them all.
Dan Soder, local opener, local MC, and grave digger.
Truckosaurus Rex. Guest sets by Truckosaurus Rex.
After the show, make sure you hang out and go to the merch table when Dan's going to be selling Dan Soder personalized truck nuts.
Oh, robot guys. Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Black Lou.
Well, we have our guest coffee, and then,
we can give him coffee.
I know, and our guest likes his coffee like he likes his Lou's. Black.
Black as night.
Black as night. Oh, thank you, Black Lou.
Got it.
Yeah, we're waiting on our guest. I don't want to jump in.
Why don't you fire up the Gronk comedy?
Fired up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Just play a little. I want a little key bump.
Go back. Just go back a little bit. We can go backwards. Give me a little taste again.
I'll take off the shirt, Gronk.
You want me to do it? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding again. No, I'm really just kidding. I'm so sweaty. I'm gross.
And guess what? I won't even spill a single drop.
You know what it is, dude? He's the same thing that made Hulk Hogan so unlikable in the fuck video he had.
Yeah.
With the Bubba the Love Sponge.
Did you watch that documentary on Netflix where they go through the entire Hulk Hogan trial? And he goes, Hulk Hogan's penis is not, he goes, Terry Bollea's penis is not 10 inches. Hulk Hogan's penis.
Yeah. Which is so
you can do that with a wrestling promo? I got a bigger dick.
I come from parts unknown and I have a 13-inch rod. He goes, let me tell you something, brother.
He goes, we didn't need that for your whole wrestling bio. He goes, but I want you to put that down, brother. I got a 10-inch cock.
But remember Hulk Hogan's thing? Like, when a guy's like, when they're so in shape and they're so used to getting pussy whipped at them, like they overdo their gross. Hot chicks will do this sometimes too.
What do you mean?
I've met the chicks in my life. If there's any chick in my life, I say my life's the wrong way to put it, but they've I just been around or heard.
Yeah.
A chick who's talking about gross shit. I've never heard a fat, ugly, awful looking woman talk about taking shits. Not that I've heard a ton of. I haven't heard a ton of hot chicks do it either. But it tends to be like
the Jenny McCarthy theory.
Yes, it's very much like that.
Where it's just like
I take the biggest shit. I usually take pictures of it for my friends.
Yeah, it's how you endear yourself or be more than just looks to men. Is you act like you talk about gross shit.
Right. And by the way, I'll nonstop watch a girl shit. I'm not saying that at all.
But you won't talk about it with her?
No, I'm just saying I think a girl that brings it up, it's a weird thing. It's almost like, I'm almost challenging you. I'm so hot, I'm gonna challenge you almost to see if you can not think I'm hot.
Yeah.
And he's constantly goes, so sweaty and gross. And it's almost like Hulk Hogan's thing in that video when he fucked that chick. He was like, yeah, I had like a little plate of spaghetti earlier. I was just a big fat pig. I'm just a big fat gross pig. And you're like, shut up, Hulk Hogan. It's 60 and still huge and jacked.
He goes 24 inches python, but my belly's all big because I'm just a fat little bitch.
Yeah. He does that. It's still like subtle compliment fishing almost.
All I have to do is just, I'm so fat. Don't I look stupid? Yellow and red is a stupid color combination.
Listen, I know my legs are jacked, but are these jeans just too tight? Does it look stupid because you can see every single muscle on my super jacked leg?
Also, if you remember that the way Hulk Hogan is dressed pretty much for the past 30 years, it's like he's the biggest asshole.
Oh, he's wearing fucking yoga pants. He's just like a hot chick in an airport.
Yeah. But then it's like, who's also on a lot of blow or possibly LSD. Cause
they're always wearing yoga pants, tank tops and feather boas.
I'm talking like no holds barred, the way he dressed in there was all just muscle, like
everything.
It was like,
when your whole attire is built towards that.
Yeah, like aerobics, like an aerobics instructor, like a male aerobics instructor.
Yeah, like if you pull his shirt a little bit, he's gonna get a flash dance, fall off the shoulder and look sexy, like he's trying to be. He should pull the shirt down between his legs for a sexy picture with it falling off his shoulder.
But then they had those, but then he also had the tight spandex on. Mm-hmm. So it was like, just odd shapes, like triangles, but like light blue and teal. Yeah. And hey brother, just gonna hit the gym for a pump. I want to be able to pump whenever.
Rip it.
Our guest is here because he went to he summoned Christine.
He summoned her?
Well, she called him, like putting out a fire.
So can your dick suck before we go on the air? Is he just too tense right now?
He's just batch off. I love that you call it batch off.
Who do you want?
Laureate!
Lariat!
Oh, Lariat. Laureate. That's the more pronounced version.
When she comes back, we'll get into the Gronkowski thing for sure. Got his house robbed, by the way.
Who did? Gronk?
Gronkowski, yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, I like making fun of his comedy, but I don't want to hear that shit. What a poor guy.
No, I do not co-sign Rob Gronkowski getting... By the way, people are getting so mad I keep calling him Ron Gronkowski.
You were calling him Ron?
And I still feel like I'll do it 1,000 more times.
You should do it.
I know it's Rob Gronkowski.
You're provocative.
But Ron Gronkowski... First of all, in his family, I promise you, there's a Ron Gronkowski, without a doubt.
I bet that there's a Ron and a Rod.
Rod Gronkowski.
There's a Rodney, there's a Ronnie.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's Robbie.
You're Robbie, and especially that Midwestern accent.
You're Robbie.
Robbie, Ronnie, Roddy.
So,
there he is. Hey! Yeah! Our guest, the Kurt Metzger, back on.
Kurt
Metzger.
Oh my God, I just had a huge argument with the Radio Shack manager of security here.
Why?
Really?
About what?
Because he don't want you going straight back to the fucking...
Oh, you can thank Mark Norman for that one.
Why?
He just breezed right through security and then they thought it was a fucking breach, so they flew out. I don't, because Norman...
A puppet came alive and was going to kill everyone?
He goes, man, I've seen it! That puppet walked right down the stairs!
Oh my God.
So you mean here upstairs in this floor?
Every time I come to Sirius, it's a pain to get in the building. Every time.
Well, it's nice to see you.
You too.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Coming in hot.
So we're going to get you fired. We're glad you're fired up because we have the specific thing that we've been watching and we were excited that you...
What is it?
Rob Gronkowski.
Your mother being tortured.
Gronk? Yeah. What if I told you Gronk did stand-up for Showtime?
I would get cable.
Well, you don't have to get cable, Kurt, because we got the whole clip right here for you.
All right, wait. Is this not...
hold on.
Don't work, dude. No, they're plugged into nothing. Okay, these ones are plugged in.
We like to do fake headphones for our guests at first. We like to really, trick them with some fake headphones.
This is great coming into the studio like pulling a shine of shove. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Move this. What is it now? I don't know. The sheet doesn't work. It's all stupid.
This thing calibrated?
What's my compression at? The security up front in here. Oh, on this floor, you mean, not downstairs?
I mean, when I used to be here, it was a pain in the ass to get in the building, and then now I don't even understand why there's a thing. Oh, who cares? Like, I don't get it, but...
You have to sign in?
Fine, I signed in. I'll go to the studio. Sit here and wait.
Someone's got to come get you.
Yeah, we need a counselor. We need an adult to come and get you.
That's supposed to be Jacob. He's supposed to come out with one of those, like the long pole that has the loop on the end of it. The dog catcher.
Who's Jacob?
Right here.
Jacob and Black Lou.
Jacob?
They have to get you from each side.
Oh, Black Lewis. What's up, man?
And Black Lou.
I knew him back when he was just Lewis.
Yeah.
Well, things have changed around here.
They used to security always does give you an issue, no matter when Kurt comes in. Every time.
It's great though.
No, they always do. Ever since I've been here.
I think when we used to call him Lewis, he goes, yeah. I'm not Lewis anymore, Kurt.
That's my name.
I'm Black Lou now.
Do you have two Lewises?
Oh, yeah, we have a Lou. We have White Lou and Black Lou.
That's right, White Lou.
Yeah.
I've known him as White this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
You called him White Lou.
Also, Lewis got real Louis Farrakhan and got militarized and came in and was like, I'm Black Lou now. Yeah. White Devils. He refers to us as White Devil.
It's Black Lewis, my brother.
He goes, I will not call you. You are White Devil number 3 in my book.
My brother.
My brother.
So Rob Gronkowski
did stand up.
He hosts a stand-up show, which at least got to give him credit that he didn't jump out of the gates with Rob Gronkowski's going to do an hour, because he believes he can, for sure.
Well, you just are saying because your experience with people that just suddenly decide to stand up, they always think they can do an hour. Is that what you mean? Or somebody knows him and said?
No, that first one.
Okay.
No, I think this situation always tends to be for you to agree your first time doing stand-up comedy is to be something that they're taping. Because he doesn't come out there and just host. He tries to do a set. Christine, can you give him a little piece of the, I gotta keep running from
This reminds me of Vinny from the Jersey Shore, who, as you recall, was the nice one.
Yeah.
We did a whole thing on
Very
Vinny
sure.
Jersey
I
Shore.
mean, because I remember him and I remember talking to him at the cellar, and I'm like, this kid thinks he could do an hour.
Yeah. Oh. And you see that in Gronk's kind of attitude that he's kind of like, why wouldn't I be able to do an hour? All you guys are doing is just being clowns on stage.
Vinny had that weird last name.
And, be mean to people.
Vinny used to have, he does that, no, he doesn't need to be mean to people. Gronk's approach is much more like, I'm going to talk about how awesome I am.
He also makes Vinny...
You want me to fuck your... I know you all want me to fuck your wife.
Well, it's a pretty awesome name, Gronk. I mean, that's what he calls, way more manly than I've ever been.
That's what he calls fucking women, is getting gronked.
Getting gronked. We had so much fun with the Vinny thing, because his last name's like some crazy Italian.
Guadalupe.
Yeah, so we were just doing like all of his outro jokes.
His last name is like, Our Lady of Guadalupe or some really Catholic thing.
Yeah, so his thing ends and he goes like, remember we were doing that? It was so funny. He goes, so then, I went ahead and came on her face. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm Vinny goes. I'm Vinny Beach.
And that's where I learned right there that dating is
Hey, everybody, I'm Vinny
Gronk, though, has more of the, I'll just say he makes Vinny look like Bill Hicks. His fucking jokes, he has no self-awareness in life, so that clearly translates to his comedy. You want to give Kurt a taste?
Time to run that option. Getting the fuck out.
Back up a little bit more.
This is my favorite bit of his. This is what I say his signature bit.
This is my Pop-Tarts for Brian Regan.
If he did an hour special, I would call it route running.
Running routes.
Is that football terms? I don't know sports.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like what wide receiver. It's
you're
what
about to learn some
I'm no Gronk, I'll tell you that.
You're about to learn some terms. You're about to learn some terms right now.
Yeah, teach me some terms.
Oh, man. All right. So I'm still in the club. I got to run some patterns and shit. And then all of a sudden I see big booty ho. Booty ho. Sharika. I'm like, damn, that booty's huge. And she's coming at me, shaking it. She's like, oh, Rob, I just want to be gronked. I'm like, oh,
wait,
damn.
hold on. Could you, I got a question.
Yeah, I bet. I'm surprised you don't have 7 questions.
Yeah, okay, so was this like he's started a story earlier that he's finishing? Oh, I don't understand.
Yeah, I think we came in a little late because he did say he was in the clubs and he's got his shirt off. The bit starts with him being in the clubs running routes because he's referring to...
Shamika thing is exactly what you heard. That's all of it.
He just got into it.
The concept is that he has to use his skills in football in real life to get away from... Christine, go back. So I want to hear him say, to get away from these bitches.
I think that's coming up.
No, that's this. That's this because he says run routes.
Okay.
Go a little earlier.
So Shamika, and who's Shamika?
Right
a
here.
fictitious black girl with a big booty coming up to him?
He just made that up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought there was an actual comedian named Shamika that was following him or something.
No, he wouldn't.
Wait. Yeah, back that up. We gotta hear what he says right here. I just want you to understand, this is the tone of this comedy show. There's nothing humble, self-aware, or deprecating
Well, it's
about
frankly unsportsmanlike.
Kurt, someone at Showtime just came because you said that. And they're like, that's what we were going for. Yeah, that's fine. Just
I like to be more of a sportsman. I say Shamika, I can't do it right now, but
you know what I do? I end every
thank you for the offer, and
I end every comedy show with a handshake, and I go, "Good game."
I shake everyone's hand. Yeah,
good game.
I make everybody line up, and I go do a row of low fives. I come across. I come in.
If I have a good set, I make all the parents hold hands over me, and I do a victory bridge under it. And I go, yeah.
Well, I do that if I get injured, then everybody prays.
Okay.
If I get injured on stage.
Yeah, you take a fall on stage. Metzger's down.
We need something where one of us is able to control some of these videos too, because I just needed to go back literally 0.2 seconds.
No, but she's setting it up right here. Oh yeah, with the sweat thing. Just hit play.
It's all him getting off, getting the jacket off. It wasn't that. When he came back, he starts telling the thing about, I know how women feel when they see me now. That's what I'm trying to. It was all you literally.
I don't want to see the jacket. I thought we wanted.
It's when the jacket's off.
No,
right there.
I just like to see the guns.
Right here.
Wow. Now I understand how you chicks feel when you see me, all sweaty and wet.
Oh.
That's the temperament of what
is
happening.
It's salacious.
I saw, did you see the previous season of this on Sportsmanlike Comedy with, Jerry Sandusky? And I have to say, Sandusky was a little bit more sportsmanlike.
I'll say one thing, his timing was better.
His shower closer, one of the best I've ever heard in my life.
Sandusky's a little rougher deal from the back end, but out of the gates though, guys, honest to God,
I think he's doing comedy for kids. I mean, that's just the feel that I get.
Jews are natural joke tellers.
Gronk, man, is it now? How much does CTE come into play here with these jokes?
Well, halfway through, he starts bleeding out the ear.
Coach says it's all right.
Yeah. He goes, then I hit play right here because this is where he starts getting into the run routes. Yeah.
I just came up with that one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's riffing.
Put it that way. All right, my football skills, they come in handy in my life,
Yeah.
I have to bring my football skills into the club once in a while. I see an X coming at me, I'm running a post pattern right into that lift. I'm out of here. Here comes
I'm out of here.
It's so great.
I'm out of here.
It's so great.
Oh my God.
Local car commercial.
He combines the skill of a college kid introducing you on a college show.
Yeah. He goes, next guy, Dan Soder from Live at Gotham, and he's here.
Are you on this show?
I am out of here. I am out of here.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me, Kurt.
I'm out of here.
I'm running a post route back to my house.
I'm Gronk, and I don't get paid unless I make you laugh.
He goes, do you have you or anyone you love have mesothelioma?
Yeah, when does he like promote Old Spice or whatever he's
Terry Crews pops out of his chest.
That's why I use Old Spice.
Terry Crews pops like Freddy Part 2. Yeah! Doing a dance.
It was me the whole time. Watch me pass my pants.
We laughed at those Old Spice commercials, but he was being Me Too'd the entire time.
He's having his dick grabbed.
The one black.
I'm trying to have a party, and these CIA agents working me over.
I can't believe all of Jay's black male friends that we knew back in the day are not Me Too'ing him right now for gay play.
Yeah. All the guys, Sugar Bear,
Hump a Bunch, Stool Rapist,
Grenade Face, and
Grenade Fast. Philly John.
When's Philly John?
Philly John.
Oh my God, who could keep their hands off that Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Mouth. Oh, Rob, suck my titties, I'm your biggest fan. You know something, time to call that audible and get the fuck out of here and leave.
Great job.
Yeah, his jerky movement goes, time to call audible, get the fuck,
Where's all the football grace of delivering these jokes?
I mean, just go back 5 seconds because that joke makes no sense where he goes, stupid women are all just like, suck my titties, I love you. I'm like, get out of my face.
Suck my titties, I got to
I mean, hold on. So he did this set and then he brought up Aparna? Did she do well with the crowd?
Yeah.
No, he brings up Jay Larson does it. Jay Larson's on this. Justin McKinney.
Yeah.
Jay Larson.
Caparulo.
Okay, now I'm sad. I'm not on it. Outside. Hey, don't get me down.
You call your manager, hey, I want to be on Gronk season 2.
How come I'm not on the Gronk?
How come I'm not getting gronked over here? I think it's really gronking me to Gronk.
I don't know what Gronk means. I demand to be gronked immediately.
I'm on episode 3.
Coach, you don't understand. No, I want to be gronked or you're fired.
I'm on the 3rd episode where it's an old linebacker who shoots himself in the chest as it's closer. and then I just come out.
Danny Sodes.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's my cool Twitter handle.
Go get your shine box. Who told you to get your shine box recently? Somebody.
Me. So
Danny Sodes is being mean to Big J.
Danny Sodes is shutting down on me. What should we call it? Yeah, go back and start playing.
Chick that already banged my teammate and has a kid with him. Oh, time to run that option. Get him the fuck out.
Same joke twice. Just go back. It's the same thing. It's the same punchline. I know. We're just there. It is.
How did this occur?
So you can put it that way.
The people at Showtime didn't want to give me, you, or Dan a special.
I'm just like
there was some sort of a lapse in comedy happening at Showtime.
What happened to comedy? Is comedy like done? Like what's going on?
Almost.
Like every day,
it's almost.
There's a new nightmare.
Yeah.
Like every fucking day is a new nightmare.
Oh, it goes deeper than that. I mean, nightmares. It doesn't have to be daily. It could be hourly.
Well, it looks like we threw Louis away for the right reasons. All right, let's dive in.
Because how close is it?
I know. I'm like, this is the same network that passed on our show.
Well, luckily, when Louis had to pull out of some of his dates, Gronk jumped in there.
Yeah.
No, we still have Gronk. I mean, it's okay.
Westbury Music Fair. Were you ready for Louis C.K.? Well, prepare to get
Because I don't think Gronk even... I bet Gronk doesn't politely ask before you watch him Gronk himself.
Oh, I think he Gronks with the utmost certainty and casual consent.
Oh, in his mind, he believes he's getting consent. He says he could fuck your wife in front of you because you're begging him to do that.
Let's just keep watching this. Also, again, watch the same punchline twice. Christine, please.
All right, my football skills, they come in handy in my life,
After the post pattern.
I have to bring my football skills.
No, you can hit play. This.
We call that audible and get the fuck out of here and leave. Damn. Oh shit, there's a chick that already banged my teammate and has a kid with him. Oh, time to run that option. Get him the fuck out.
Yes. He goes, I could do this forever.
Quarterback, run that option.
He goes, I could do that. I could do this all day. What do you guys want? You guys want a post? You want a fly route?
I'm looking up the direct. I want to know who is.
Kurt wants names. Kurt's Liam Neeson.
I want names. Yeah, Scott Moran.
Yeah, Scott Moran. You know Scott Moran.
I do.
Sarah Schaefer's boyfriend. He's a comic, Brooklyn. You know Scott Moran.
Why did he do this?
Money.
Oh, it wasn't his idea. They just said, he
directed it.
He woke up. I heard the story was he woke up at like 3 a.m. one night. He goes, I have an idea.
Just the way Keith Richards wrote Satisfaction.
Then he went down. Then the next day at dinner, when him and his girlfriend or Sarah Schaefer were having dinner, he made a Gronkowski out of mashed potatoes, and he was like, "This came to me."
This means something.
She goes, honey, stop playing with your scrambled eggs. What are you doing? He goes,
Gronk.
And then he goes like this. He goes, that's what he does. He goes, Gronk.
I'm Gronk. I like that.
I think this ship's asking me to fuck his chick.
He goes, no, I won't bang your wife. Not one of these 3 lights. I'm not banging the middle light.
Baby, ooh. Ladies, I'm looking pretty jacked right now. You want to see?
I mean, he is.
Hey, what can I say? I'm on.
Can I just tell you about my new show, Ungronkman Like Football with Kurt Metzger? I run the ball the way he delivers a joke, if you can imagine that.
Uncrockman like football with
Kurt Metzger. Scott, where are you? Can you direct this for me?
Kurt, please do some project called Uncrockman like conduct.
I'm sorry, your conduct.
Uncrockman like football with Kurt Metzger.
It's just Kurt not ever catching a pass, but keeps getting thrown.
I don't know what I do. I'm like, what?
Calling skills help me in football.
Sometimes they're like, you're a tight end, you gotta run a fly pattern. I go,
Butterfingers.
Patterns are a funny thing. You have OCD, I have OCD. No. You in the patterns?
I love it. I'll back it. I'll get Scott to...
Workout plan now.
I mean, I kind of
He's Barbarino laugh.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm still in the club, you know, I gotta run some patterns and shit, and then all of a sudden I see big booty Sharika. I'm like, damn, that booty's huge. And she's coming at me, shaking it. She's like, oh, Rob, I just want to be gronked. I'm like, oh, damn, this booty was so big I had to run a fly pattern right to my house. That's why I'm so good at football. I use my skills at all times. In the club, off the field, in my house, it don't matter.
Okay, how big of a Gronk does he have, do you think? You think he's working with a lot of
he's
Gronk?
got a fat, thick dick for sure.
How do you know that?
I think
he's just so... You know what?
I think he's got an 8-inch Gronk.
Yeah, he's
Why do you say that?
Because it's got to be bigger than average. He's such a hunk of shit of a guy that if there's definitely girls who have fucked him. I'd say 80% of the girls who fuck him like end up at some point being like, he was kind of an asshole.
I think that
and they wouldn't be able to
look up if any women have talked about fucking Gronk.
I'm guessing he thinks it's an 8-inch Gronk because women have told him that,
and they don't want to be crushed.
And but there's got to be. There's no way, dude. There's no way.
If you tell me,
you don't think he has any big dick
I've never exhibited confidence like that, and I got the goods.
If you tell him,
I got the wand.
If you're a girl who tells me he has an average sized dick, he just crushes you on his forehead like a beer can.
Yeah,
the whole woman, he goes,
what? She goes, it's like kind of, I don't know, I've been with like bigger guys. I used to date an NBA player.
It's not the size of the Gronk, it's the honking of the Gronk. I'm thinking of his sayings he has for it when he takes it out.
It's the smushing of the Gronkin. Doesn't even rhyme. It's the rhythm of the Gronk.
It's not the Gronk in your Gronk, but the Gronk in your
big
Gronk. He goes, oh, big booty, big booty, Gronk smash, no lie.
He just started throwing, he really made up a black name, how black people make up black names. He goes, big old booty, Shamanamarica. He just started throwing
when you say how black people make up, do you mean like comedians, or do you mean like the mothers of children after they're born make up the name? Like whoever made up Plaxico?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Who want to get Plaxico?
That's a great example.
You want to get Gronked? I heard you already been Plaxico.
That was his father's plexiglass company.
Was it?
Putting in store windows. No, but does it sound like it could be? Plaxico?
But was there some dispute as to whether that was really his father, so she named him that to make it for sure?
It's your baby, your name? Plaxico? How can he not be your baby? He got your name.
Plaxico is a straight up...
It's a good name. It means you'll have a repair in an hour.
But Plaxico is a straight up like experimental drug name, right?
It means you'll get a storm door at a fair price.
I thought it was like ask your doctor about Plaxico.
Yeah.
Symptoms include third and lungs.
There ain't no medicine called Gronk that you want.
Yeah,
you might need Plaxico.
Gronk sounds like an old king's disease.
Plaxico.
He died of Gronk.
For your early onset plaque psoriasis.
In the winter, our fair king caught Gronk. He was Gronk. He got Gronk.
I'm sorry, I've been very rude. Go ahead, Gronk. I apologize.
Everyone think, he's partying. More like I'm running routes in the club to get away from all these bitches.
Yeah, okay. He's doing the failing salesman laugh.
From all these bitches. Where do we stop actually when we watch the last
before this?
Before this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're in a new territory, bud.
Fantastic.
We run, and then I let my brother come in. He looks like me, and then, you know.
Dude, that's crazy. Go back right there. Because that's straight up like admitting to letting your friend have sex with your girlfriend with her being unaware of it.
Well, sort of, he passes them off to his brother is what he's saying, but like.
His brother's in the back, he's like.
His brother does. His brother gives like a thumbs up. He basically goes, I'm famous, so, I can't fuck all the pussy thrown at me, so I dump them off of my brother, and he'll bang these whores. They don't care. They just want to feel something for one night.
He goes, right, Rod? He goes, thanks.
No, he's not. His brother's like always wearing khaki shorts. His brother's like a guy who's always wearing khaki shorts. Yeah. He always has Mardi Gras beads, and he's wearing a helmet with the 2 beers on either side of it. His brother just lives like that, but he's like 50.
Yeah. He goes, I left a family for this.
I use my skills at all times. In the club, off the field, in my house, it don't matter.
Jesus, Gronk.
He's partying. More like I'm running routes in the club to get away from all these bitches.
God damn. It sounds like, oh my God, that's painful, dude. It's like Michael Cera trying to sound...
He goes, I fuck them.
Oh, these bitches. I can't do it.
I was trying to do a Michael Cera. I can't call one up.
You bitches, I gotta run routes. Sound good, Michael Cera?
My back looks wet.
Run routes from all these
Now I know how you bitches look.
If you bitches don't get out of here, I'm gonna fuck your face.
Wow, Gronk is like...
I totally get Rob Gronkowski being bored with having random sex with beautiful women.
Written by Justin Silver.
He goes, listen, it's hard, and I get it.
I'm sick of it. Beautiful women.
All this time.
Maybe a doodle or two.
Maybe that'll get me going. You know, flip the switch.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get Gronk this year.
If I get Gronk, it'll be my biggest trophy. I asked Gronk, this is from TotalFratMove.com, so that's not surprising. It's from this website. I asked Gronk if it ever gets boring having random sex with beautiful women. If he ever gets bored with being the object of female affection. Ha ha ha, he laughs. Depends. Sometimes, if you're getting too much of it, having everyone come up to you every night, you definitely get bored of it. But it's pretty wild when it happens. I'm not gonna lie. 98% of the time, no matter where we go, it happens. It's literally been like that since the 4th grade.
Oh, God.
What a dick. Wherever we roll.
Hold on, wait a minute.
It really didn't matter. Chicks would come to me no matter what.
Hold on. Gronk was raped?
Yeah, at 4.
You got 4th grade? That is not my teacher. They said it was statutory rape, but I didn't care.
He goes,
Gronk! I'm so dead inside.
I couldn't even go to the safe
I hurt so much.
He goes, I got gronked by my geography teacher. I got gronked by my PE teacher.
But you know what? 4 Super Bowl rings later, Gronk's doing the Gronkin' now!
You know what? You know why I like football? Because I can hit, and it stops the pain of getting gronked by Mr. Rickles. He was my 4th grade science teacher.
Hey, middle linebacker, see if you can CT the part of my brain that feels sad.
Gronk's got a lot of pain. It sounds like he's got the pain inside.
He does have the pain of the great
comedian. I mean, inside of his skull from the constant full force trauma to his fucking...
It sounds like he's delivering the pain to these... bitches.
This is so great. But a lot of the time, when it doesn't happen, you have more fun anyway, because you can hang out with your boys, and your dick's not constantly in pussy. Go back to this joke, because
he's a simple guy.
I mean, if your dick's warm all the time, how are you going to know when it's cold?
As Fyodor Dostoevsky wrote, you can't know happiness without truly knowing sadness.
You know, I'm going to look it up here, but I don't think I'll find it. It'll tell you how kind of women are kind of nice, because we don't really know how big Gronk's piece is.
Yeah.
And he is crushing ass like this, and no one's come out with like a Gronk's dick is small.
That's a fucking great point.
That's why I said earlier. So I think it's a big piece, because this guy's definitely pissed off enough chicks that someone would not be able to wait and be like, and he's got a little dick anyway.
Also, just when you looked at your phone as you said that into the microphone, it was so angry chick-like.
Whoa, Rob Gronkowski flashes his penis to supermodel.
Yeah!
Wow.
He's like, no, I don't understand. Why is that illegal? I was just gronking her.
He goes, that's my mating dance.
I was going to show her what I gronk with.
I show her how I wag it at her.
How would you guess your penis compares to Rob Gronkowski? That's an actual thing I found.
The supermodel thing was a photo shoot.
Oh.
That's all. Yeah.
That's all? He's allowed to pull his dick out?
No, he's like naked.
Sorry, I thought you wanted in the picture.
It's right here.
I thought you wanted in the picture.
It was for GQ.
Oh, boo.
But he was naked, like she was looking at his dick.
Well, then maybe Gronk's got a piece, because I honestly, God, like that seems like a lot of commitment to just whip your piece out like that.
Yeah.
For GQ? I mean, that's like
You know what's funny? That guy is fucking jacked as hell, but at the same time, Can that picture look gayer?
No, it couldn't. I mean, yeah, if you replace that
woman with a man.
Yeah, something.
If you're showing the model's penis also.
Something about a really in shape naked guy comes off gay.
Of course, you've lived in New York for many years, as
At
have
all.
I.
I mean, it obviously looks better
looks like a
than
Chelsea muscle boy.
It looks so much better than if I possibly was standing naked like that, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
A million times better. But it somehow also looks gay.
Yeah,
of course it does. He's got abs and what have you.
Yeah, he's all rippling.
There is nothing more gay chic than nice abs. Like I mean, it's just not a hetero dude thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or good. It just seems so not hetero to really.
Right now, there's a guy listening to the show touching his abs, going, "Shut up, Kurt."
Like washboard abs on a dude. There's something gay about it.
Yeah.
Unless, if you're not in whatever
fashion or whatever, if you're not getting paid for your body, if you're not a male exotic dancer, so yeah, it is all gay.
How about? And I'm going to keep in mind, I'm talking about Jacob here. How about if you have an 8-pack of abs?
Ooh. I don't know.
Then you're trying to get Gronk.
I'd have to Gronk it a few times.
I like that we use it. Let's just keep
Gronk that around a little bit.
Yeah, can we keep using that term as as Smurfs do with Smurf?
We'll Gronk it around the room for a little bit and figure out.
Because it's pilot season, and I just want to get my friends together this year and just get in a room and Gronk out with you guys and see if we can come up with something Gronky enough to go sell.
Are you guys cool with the Gronk sesh?
What is it? He's a tight end? Is that his position?
He's a Gronk end.
Ooh.
He goes everywhere.
You guys want to come over and Gronk storm some new show ideas?
I can't believe that's a position. Tight end? I don't know football. There's no power bottom on the team? Just a tight end? How does football work? Anyone?
Yeah. Power bottom? Which one's the game?
Because I follow football so little, it's just every time I hear anything about it, it's something where I'm like, what is this game? Is it just like a full-on...
Yeah.
I mean, even that Joe Pod thing, when that happened, I was like, man, they need a helmet for both ends of your kid to be in this game.
Yeah, the butt pad.
There's no protect. I mean, best case scenario, your top part gets hurt. Yeah. Worst case, both ends.
Yeah, you're gonna get burnt on both ends. It's like a banana. You go
Talk about burning the candle, both ends, right?
Yeah.
You Gronk what I'm saying?
You Gronk when I'm Gronking down?
He really.
It's not that he seems gay in this. It seems like whoever's idea this was gay, and Gronk he just didn't Gronk what was going on.
Yeah, I think Gronk.
He couldn't Gronk his brain around it.
Okay, Gronk, that's really good. Now, I want you to put this pillow in front of you.
Yeah, he's like. You want me to cover up my Gronk? You want me to cover up little Gronk?
Yeah. Or you want me to Gronk the pillow?
Here, you want me to
Gronk the pillow in front of you?
That's good, Gronk. Oh, that's fierce. Now you, Dan,
work.
Dan, now look at that picture right there. Yeah. Now I want you to be the guy taking the picture. Now you tell Gronk.
Yes, Gronk. Yes, put the pillow there. Your best. Hide it.
Am I Gronking it good?
Yeah, Gronk it real good. That's it. Work it, Gronk. Show me that chest.
Okay.
Show me that chest, Gronk the pillow. Keep Gronking the pillow.
We gonna be here much longer? I gotta Gronk some chicks later.
No, you're gonna Gronk all the chicks later when they see this picture. Gronk that pillow for me?
Yeah, I gotta Gronk some food soon. I'm starting to get a little tired.
Can you Gronk in my cup of coffee? I think it tastes better.
Alright, bro, if that's what you want.
Can you put some Gronk in my coffee?
Already Gronked in this pillow. Look, it's why his fucking eyes shut.
Yeah.
It got Gronked.
You all been Gronked.
The guy's gotta put everything in football terms to make Gronk understand.
He goes, Gronk, it's 3rd and 5. We need you to do well. And he goes, got it.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Gronking.
Just like, something over the middle, you want me to stop the clock? What?
Okay. I don't know. Let's see what this final joke.
I usually run, and then I let my brother come in. He looks like me, and then, oh, Gronk, let me take you home. He takes them all home. I'm like, yo, bro, how'd you do? He goes, thanks so much, dude. It's so cool being in Boston. I love being your brother. Oh, there he is. Hey, bro.
So, by the way, Kurt, I want you to look up. I wasn't making up what I said. He's wearing Mardi Gras beads and a fucking helmet with the beer cans on the side.
Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah.
I can't make him out, though.
He does not look like him.
Is it like Doug Pitt? Remember we used to laugh about Brad Pitt's brother, Doug Pitt?
Dude, we talked about Doug, that's one of my...
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny about that?
What?
My uncle met Doug Pitt.
And did he
on a plane? And he was like, "This guy's name's Doug Pitt. He's like the greatest guy." I was like, "What a funny name!"
I think it's just great because it's like what does he look like? Exactly like his name is Doug Pitt.
He looks just slightly off. Like Brad got all the good
Brad.
Yeah, there's Doug Pitt.
I mean, he's fine.
It's fine. Great
he's a Doug. He's a bit of a Doug.
He's got a good Doug face.
Doug Pitt.
I mean,
he kind of looks like Brad Pitt and Zach Braff had a kid.
Yeah.
But he took his father's last name.
I mean, wait, look at like Doug is just like someone just dialed down. It's like the handsome knob. They just turned it down about 5 notches. It's the same basic face.
They went like this. Whoa. You almost broke it with that Brad. He came out at 10.5. Next one to a 6.5. Call him Doug.
Oh my God. Tell you what though, being Doug Pitt has panned out for him though.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
What do you mean?
I bet it's been really good because he doesn't live around Brad Pitt. They're not in a close relationship, so he gets to kind of like own, like he owns being the brother of Brad Pitt wherever he's at, and that's worked out for him.
Dude,
for sure.
Do you think like girls
pussy wise for sure?
Like, do girls put like they take out like a magazine page and like put it over his face?
Yeah. He has to learn how to breathe through his ears so he doesn't die. That's happened so many times.
I Gronk Brad's leftovers.
Yeah. I come in and I pit it. He calls it pitting it. I pit it.
The new Gronk song, yeah. Well, all right. I'm sorry. We really got off topic because I couldn't.
There's an E! show coming out.
No, shut up. Is that true?
About the Gronks.
Well,
the whole family. Are they Jewish?
Yeah. The Gronkowskis.
Let's get
the Gronkowskis.
The Gronkowskis. They had to change it when our great-grandfather came over from Poland.
These little shitheads out there running routes to get away from beaches.
I go, really?
I say to my son, you don't play this, boy. We work in the garment district. This is not this thing we do.
Robert, what are you doing talking about your schwanz on stage like that?
You're going to show the guys your schmeckle?
No.
What are you showing your schmeckle for?
Yeah, he loves to put his punum right in the woman's,
This one, everything with the gronking all the time.
Gronking and the
what's wrong with a nice bowl of soup?
There's a lot more to tear into with the Gronkowski thing, but we have to go.
We do?
Yeah. Kurt, thank you for coming by. We love you.
And, Kurt's gonna go over to SDR show.
Yeah, there you go.
Hells yes.
At the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk to you tomorrow. That's
Kurt, anything you want to plug?
What do you want to plug, Kurt?
I got nothing to plug at the moment. I did my road. I got nothing going on till Moon Tower.
Moon Tower.
Oh yeah, Moon Tower.
The only thing I can't promote yet because it's like a secret, but I can when it comes out.
Well, we're all going to be at Moon Tower. So.
Oh yes, wait, hold on. I'm doing Race Wars West Coast now because I moved to LA. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah, Race Wars West Coast. So
we'll be out there in LA.
First two.
You're doing it with new cast of people?
I don't have a new charade yet, man, because it's very, charade's kind of irreplaceable for me. So I did one with Jamar Neighbors, who's a funny dude.
Yeah, love Jamar.
Yeah, Jamar's great. And then Eric Griffin was on the second episode from Workaholics. You know Eric?
I know Eric, yeah.
That's where I got that. He told me he did a black show somewhere, and the guy goes, "Poignant set, my brother." It made me laugh out loud. I can't get out of my head.
Kurt, you're the best, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. It's great to have you here in New York, and we will see you. Well, I guess you'll hear us.
Hey, Gronk me on Race Wars West Coast, guys.
Yeah. Gronk Kurt on the West Coast, and we'll be here to Gronk you guys tomorrow.
So much Gronk.
Have a great night. Gronk.